Hi guys, Nick is here from Space. Welcome to our video series for implementation of SketchUp in architectural design workflow. Hopefully, during this time you will enjoy at the first place, you will learn something, and you will find the way how SketchUp could improve your ability to create, to produce, and to deliver on time much more successful projects than ever before. But let's stop talking and go ahead to see the topic today. There are a couple of ways to create these accessory frames, but I would like to show you now probably the easiest one. I will use this tool, follow me tool, which actually follow some path, and I would like to use this edge here of our structural slab, and by creating some profile I will give, or I will say this command to follow this path. So at first I have to create some profile, and this profile will be let's say similar, have to be similar to this one, and has to form this accessory frame, plus to form some areas here for the ceiling above terrace. So I will use a line tool, a simple line tool. I will give the thickness under the slab of 150 millimeters. Then I will go in this direction here. This is a red one, you can lock it, and the distance here should be 600 millimeters. Then I will go up with let's say the distance to our structural slab is 300 millimeters, so I will go 150 above. One time, second time 150 and 150, the last time. Then I will go back to our structural slab, and the distance again will be 600 millimeters. I will go down to the face of our slab, then here up to this corner here, and I will close our profile. So now we have profile and the face of this profile, and we can use this face through this path and to create our accessory frame. So in order to do that, I have, again, there are a couple of ways to create this path, but I would like to use a line tool and actually to draw this path. And let's say from here up to here, up to here, here. So now our path actually is created. I can pick this path and I can use now the follow me tool in order to create these accessory frames. I can pick this follow me tool from here, from the large toolbar set, or I can go to our window menu, to the preferences, and here in the shortcut menu I can create a shortcut of my keyboard, a combination of key that will allows me to work very quickly and easy, and I will give, let's say, Control F. Oh, I'm sorry. At first I have to find this tool, and this is it. You have to select it, and then here you can give Control F, for example, in order to create this shortcut of your keyboard. Then you have to select plus, and now this shortcut, this combination of key, is assigned to the follow me tool. Click OK, and now actually by clicking Control F you activate this tool, and you can just simply drag up to this line. This was our finishing line, and now I have to continue with other side of the building, and I will show you now a different way to do that. At first you have to pick all these lines that we have created for the path of this profile, and then Control F, and just have to pick your profile. Now this frame actually is created completely for our ground floor structural slab, and we can adjust that frame in addition, but for now it's absolutely enough. So by triple clicking over a part of this frame, you can select all the elements, all the edges, lines and faces, and you can, with right click of your mouse, you can create this, you can turn this in a group, and this group is shown here, and I can rename this and say this is accessory frame ground floor. So next step will be to assign an appropriate tag to this element. So I have to go to our project browser and to see if there is an appropriate tag. Obviously I don't have, so I have to create one under the ground floor subfolder. So I will create a new tag 03.2.6, and it will be simple frame, and I can go here in our tag list and to assign this tag to our ground floor element. So next step will be to create this accessory frame on the next floor or around the edges of our structural slab for the first floor, and because they are similar, I can just use a move command in the copy mode, and I can copy this frame to this level. So I can pick this point here, I will lock the direction, and I can pick this face of our structural slab for the first floor. Now our frame is on place in our first floor slab. So I can easily change the name of the group, and it will be first, and then I can create a new tag here under the first floor. The name will be the same, 03.3.6. It will be again frame, and I will assign this tag to our frame 03.3.6, and I have to do some changes to this frame because it has to go up to this corner here and then to continue around the edge of our structural slab. So in order to do that, at first I will go into the group, and by using push-pull I will push this frame from somewhere here to somewhere here, and this one up to somewhere here, let's say. And now I will draw a simple lines to show the path from where to where has to go this frame, to here, this point, to here, and let's finish up to here. Now I will select all the lines that we draw and the last one. Control F and pick the profile. I will do the same with the rest of our frame. I will delete this face. Now I have to pick these two lines, Control F and the face. And now I'm going to delete these additional lines by using Erase tool. And we have one here, this one, so by this way our frame for the first floor was created, and we can continue ahead and to create this frame for the roof structural slab by completely they are completely the same with the first floor. So I will simply copy this frame up to this floor, but before that actually we still have to adjust, because we have a little gap here, a little gap here, and here as well. So let's adjust this frame to our walls, and in order to do that I will use push-pull tool. I will pick this face and drag up to this corner here, I have to pick this one as well up to the same corner here. I will pick this face to this corner and this face up to this corner of the external wall, and here we also have to extend a little bit our frame. And here as well I will pick this face and it must be up to this edge here. So for now I can pick as well this one in order to have some kind of symmetry and to extend up to this point here, for example. And now, in my opinion, we have finished with our frame, accessory frame for the first floor. So I can simply select, and by using move tool into the copy mode I can copy this frame to actually our roof structural slab. And as you can see, it completely matches. We still have some adjustments here, but we can easily do that. And before to do these adjustments, I would like to rename this group, and let's say this is a roof element, and I have to assign an appropriate tag. I will create a new tag here, and will be 3.4.3, and it will be again frame, and I will assign this tag to our element 3.4.3 frame. And now I can go into this group and to make this kind of adjustments here, I can delete this one by using again a push-pull tool. Up to here. And actually we don't have any kind of adjustments anymore of our frame, so we can continue ahead. And to make some adjustment here according to this wall, it has to finish this frame here according to this wall, and this one as well. I will start from this wall here, and I have to adjust this wall according to our frames. So I will mark the main group of our external walls, and this is the finishing layer of our external walls of the first floor, and I can easily see this is the group of our wall. So I can go into the group, edit group, and by using push-pull I can adjust these faces to match to our frame. So I will pick this face and drag into here, and as you can see here we have some issues, and in order to fix this, I will go to this face, I will extrude this face up to somewhere here. I can pick then this face to this point and the down face up to this point, and now I can adjust these two faces according to our frame. So we have finished actually with this wall here, but if you go to our project folder and to one of our picture, you will see that here are some openings to this wall. So let's create these openings, and I will make some reference lines in order by using type measurement tool, or tap T from your keyboard. I will create some reference lines in order to create our additional openings into this wall. And let's this go from 900 and this one 900 again. And now we have a clear space of 70,370 millimeters, and we have to do some calculation in order to make these openings appropriate into this face here. So I made some calculations, and I will divide this space into 9 openings, and each opening will be 600 millimeters in width, and the distance between them will be 246.25 millimeters. So I will start draw my reference lines, and this will be 246 sorry, you have to use comma, and then I can select these two reference lines, and I will use move tool into the copy mode in order to copy them. Multiply by 7, let's say. And now we have actually all our reference lines, and we can start making our openings. I will use again 1001 bit tool with our tool for opening, and these are the measurements of our opening. So I will just go and create the first one. And the final layer. So I have my first opening done, and I will continue with the rest of the openings. Now we have finished with our openings, but we have some kind of issue here because of the difference in different layer, in the materials of different layer, and it will not be very useful when we apply materials, and the materials obviously will be different here and here. So I will, in order to fix this issue, I will create a frame into my opening in order to have one material for the whole, through the whole opening. So I will use again a rectangular tool, I will create a face, and then I will apply a window frame into this face. So at first I will go into the main group, I will create a simple rectangle, and I will select this rectangle, and I will use again 1001 bit, and here is the tool of window frame, and I can determine that the thickness of this frame will be 510, and the frame width will be just 10 millimeters. Then create this frame, delete this part of the frame, and now actually we have a teeny frame into our opening. I will use move tool in the copy mode, and I will copy this frame to each our opening, multiply by 8, and now we have actually the whole openings with the frame into it. Now it's time to create our floor finishes for the terraces, as well our ceilings to this terrace and this terrace as well. So before to start, I will delete our guidelines, and now I can start to create the floor finishes for our terraces. I will use rectangular tool in order to create a face, and then push pull tool in order to give some thickness of these finishes, and the thickness will be 75 millimeters, again similar as we used in our inside our floor plan. So actually now we have finished with our floor finishes of our terraces, as well with the ceilings above these terraces. So the next step will be to create a railings around these terraces. So we are ready for now, and we can go ahead to the next stage of our project. See you there.